Chance Adams, David Martinelli. We're going to start with Coach Eifner, just an opening statement, and once he's done, then we'll open for questions from coach and players.
Well, as soon as we saw the bracket on Monday and started looking things up, saw that Virginia Commonwealth was, they're a solid team. They've been playing really well down the stretch, and we definitely saw that today. I think they were solid, and in the postseason, well, really any time in baseball, it's the team who plays better wins, and they played better than we did today. I give them a lot of credit. Their starting pitcher did a great job, and I thought Joe did a good job too. I thought he had good stuff. He gave us a good start. The inning where he gave up 5, just started off, a couple hits. They didn't square him up real good, hit a batter, and it kind of snowballed from there. But, looking forward to the opportunity of bouncing back right away. And I just, like the character of our guys and feel good that they're going to come out and play well tomorrow.
David, how challenging is it when you go in and face a soft tossing lefty like that? You probably don't see a lot of those guys over the course of the season. I mean, does it disrupt your timing?
Not a whole lot. I mean, we really work on just having a good rhythm and just being early on the ball. Especially today, I mean, you're going to be really early. You just got to sit on a pitch, see it up because it's going to have some sink to it. So just the approach pretty much is going up there, seeing a pitch up and just getting a good swing off.
No, but that is something that we talk about, that if, pitcher's really going good, that you just want to break it up. And sometimes you don't even get a hit on it, but you just want to get him off the mound and make him move a little bit. And, that's part of Drew Turbin's game and Camden Duzenek's game. And, we didn't have a lot going, and, I thought it was a great idea by both of them.
Do you feel like the first time hosting a regional game, were there any, sometimes that can be a distraction for teams that haven't hosted before. Do you think any of that kind of crept in at all today?
It was something we were trying to guard against this week, but you can't shelter it completely. I think there's, for sure there was more attention, and I think, the guys really wanted to do well, kind of just validate, that they deserve to have this and everything. But I didn't really see anything in the game that, showed that they were overly nervous or anything like that. I just thought it was more I would say we didn't do a great job against the slower lefty and didn't make a good, adjustment with our approach and our timing. And I would just say kind of more not a great approach. It definitely is ramps things up a little bit, but we've been in situations where it gets ramped up too. And yeah.
Talk about validating. You have an elimination game against Texas tomorrow. How do you guys feel you'll handle that situation?
Go ahead.
I feel like we play a lot of big name schools, a lot of big schools. Some come here, we go there a lot. Honestly, it's just playing another game. It's the University of Texas, but we're really just coming out. We're going to play baseball, and we're going to do everything in our power to win that game.
I think we'll do fine.
Coach, do you know who will start?
Yeah, Corey Taylor. He's been our number 2 starter all year, and he's done a really good job and has been real good down the stretch. So I think he's a good matchup.
Honestly, we've played in worse. We had a game against Baylor this year, and it was pretty bad. There's just standing puddles everywhere, but you can't really let that affect it too much. But it was pretty wet.
I didn't feel like it affected anything in the game, though.
No.
They were definitely slow out there, and ball would hit and stick, but I didn't think it changed any plays.
The fourth inning there, things kind of snowballed, as you said. What did you see from VCU hitters, their approach? How they able to get the shot?
Yeah, I give them a lot of credit. I think they did a really good job there. They're scrappy. They're pretty tough outs. They do a really good job with 2 strikes. They're gonna battle. They're gonna let the ball get deep. I thought they did a really good job on Joe's off-speed pitch on his slider. They just battle off and fight off the fastball, and did a good job. And they put balls in play, and when you put it in play, something can happen. So very scrappy. I thought they had a great approach, really good two-strike approach.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. Thank you. We have head coach Sean Stifler and Brett Holloman, JoJo Howie. Coach, we're going to open with you with an opening statement, and then we'll open it up for questions from coach and players. Coach?
Well, great job by our guys, and super excited for VCU tonight. Dallas Baptist, boy, are they good. How about those arms they ran out? Power arm after power arm, and I thought our guys did a good job, especially with two strikes. We once the middle of the game came in, and the second time through the lineup, I thought we did a good job of making them command their breaking ball a little bit more, and that allowed us to string some ABs together and find some holes. Obviously, our starting pitching, JoJo did a great job, kept them off balance. They were unable to string together that big inning, which we were, and that was really the difference in the game. But love the way we came out and competed. I love the way we really acted like we certainly belonged there, and we certainly do.
Right, you come up in the fourth, bases loaded. What are you thinking as that ball kind of rolls through the infield there?
Kind of thinking like I thought he was going to dive, make the play at first, at least get one run in, and then I saw the ball kind of get away from the second baseman, and I turned around and we got another guy coming in, and it just felt good. Felt good to get those first two runs of the regional here, and with JoJo on the mound, I felt very confident that if we kept scoring runs, he was going to keep putting up zeros on the scoreboard.
Coach, this run now that JoJo's been on the stretch, it's 3 straight, the most important time of the season. That's been the key for him to be able to do this.
You know, to be quite honest with you, I'm not sure JoJo's done a whole lot different right now than he was earlier in the year. One thing I really like is he's attacking the inner half of the plate a little bit more with his fastball, which is opening up the outer half of the plate for him. And that's just me seeing that. JoJo competes and really gives you the same effort no matter what who it is or where it is. So, I thought that I'm not sure he's done anything different. I'm not sure our team has done anything different. It's just, we're getting the hits at the right time, and we're making the pitches, and he's making the pitches at the right time right now to get himself out of some trouble.
A month ago when you guys maybe were struggling, was there that confidence there that you guys could turn it around, or what? Did you have any team meetings to kind of have that breaking point?
Yeah, I think we always had the confidence, and I'll let these guys talk about it in a second, but I think we always had the confidence that we knew we could turn it around. At what point we did, we could string together several wins in a row. I don't know if we ever foresaw this, or even thought about going out this far. But, we had one team meeting in the dugout. We had just taken, I think we'd lost 5 of 6 or something like that, and we had a team meeting in the dugout. It was just a consensus by everybody that we didn't want our season to end the way it kind of was, and we didn't want to finish that way, and we were gonna come together and make one last push, and here we are.
I kind of felt after the St. Louis series, I know after we lost the second game to St. Louis, a lot of guys hanging their heads after the game. Kind of saw a lot of doubt in our guys' eyes. And you could tell that the whole team just wanted to get out of there, get out of St. Louis, get home, and restart. And that's really what we did. We got back on the plane. We flew home. We sat down. A couple guys sat down with each other. Sat down as a group at one point. Guys just looked at each other in the eyes and said, "We got to do this. We got to win 4 out of our next 6 to even get into our conference tournament." And the guys knew what we had to do, and we just grinded through practice. We grinded through games, and I mean, we're here right now.
All right, I'll say a little something. Yeah, I mean, after the St. Louis series, I think a lot of people had their heads down, but I don't know. I mean, once we got that big first win, I think, I don't know, we handled Fordham in our first win. And I mean, we always had the talent, especially in the A-10. I felt like we underperformed all year. And I mean, we just kind of, we came together as a group, I think, after that St. Louis St. Louis series, and we just decided to kind of come together as a team and focus on one thing. I thought we were maybe as a group being a little bit selfish early in the year, and we just did a good job. We decided to come together, make a change as a group, and we did. Right? We all decided to focus on one thing, and I think that's got us here. We've all been focused on one goal instead of everyone taking individual at bats, taking individual pitches, trying to worry about anything. We're all just trying to play with our backs against the wall, and we just played for the team instead of playing for ourselves.
Last year, Oregon State played UC Irvine, lost that game, their second game of the postseason. UC Irvine was obviously kind of Cinderella last year. Do you guys think you could beat this year's UC Irvine?
No, we're going to be VCU for right now. Hopefully for another day. Yeah, I mean, we certainly feel like we don't feel like that's an upset, okay? We went out and played our game tonight. That's how we play our games. If you look at our scores, that's how we pitch. That's how we play defense. And if we get the right hits at the right time, we score a couple runs and win. Oregon State's got a great program. We're going to start worrying about them right now. Dallas Baptist is going to win and make some more noise in this regional. So, there's a long way to go before we start thinking about winning this regional. We got to take care of our business, tomorrow. And like I said, we're just focused on kind of beating the game a little bit now, and whoever the opponent is the opponent, and we'll just kind of move from there. Everybody's good right now, so it doesn't matter, so everybody's good.
Jojo, those guys have a really aggressive offensive approach most of the time. Do you feel like you're able to take advantage of that, and do you feel like your velocity and your changeup are able to frustrate those guys?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think they were a little out on their front foot early, kind of helping me maybe get some early outs against them, but I mean, they definitely settled in and started sitting back, taking good swings against me. They made me make good pitches, and I mean, if I didn't make a good pitch, they hit it, and like that's how it was all game. This game, they just they forced me to be good. If I wasn't good, they were gonna hurt me, and I was able to locate a little bit. And I mean, that ump was great behind the plate too, man. He wouldn't give me anything off the plate, and that hurts me. I like a little bit off, but he was perfect behind the plate, wouldn't miss a call. And they were taking good swings on middle pitches. So, I mean, they really just made me focus up a little bit and have to execute, or else I was going to give up runs, and it was one or the other.
Do you feel like you get a particularly good feel for your changeup today, or I don't know if that's par for the course?
No, not really, honestly. I feel like my changeup was okay. There was a couple times I pushed it. I don't think I threw it that well. I threw a few good ones, but I think I had like 3 changeups I really would have liked back. Really would have liked them back. I think I softed them, over-pronated them, just didn't throw them with enough intent, and I don't know. I think my next outing I'll fix that, and I think my changeup actually could have been a little better today.
One point there, I think in the middle of the game, 4th inning, where they had 2nd and 3rd,
Yeah.
chance to get back into the game.
Yeah.
And you were particularly emotional after you got that pop up to get out of that jam.
Yeah.
How much was your adrenaline pumping at that point?
Honestly, well, I'm a big adrenaline guy after I get an out. I'm a very emotional pitcher, I'd like to say, but I've always said aggressive mind, relaxed body. So because I don't throw hard and I know that. I'm not trying to gas anyone up in a big situation. I'm going to be as aggressive and mad to a glove as I can with my mind, but on my body, I'm going to try and take a deep breath and be as relaxed as possible while I deliver a pitch. So, I would say after the pitch, I had a little bit of adrenaline. Yeah, I was screaming a little bit, but... But yeah, during, no, not a lot of adrenaline. Pretty relaxed.
Seems
No, he. I mean, JoJo gets us going too. You know, and he's. He's you know he's a I don't know whatever word you want to use, bulldog. You know whatever you want to use, but you know I think he's got power stuff. You know, I mean that's one of the best teams in the country, and you know he gave up 6 hits and struck out 4 of them in big situations. And you're right, the 4th inning there they had the 2 bunt base hits, and us being able to keep that to a single run I thought was huge. I thought that was huge because they weren't able to string together. If they get 2 there, or they get 3 there and jump right back in it. And with the right guy in the mound, he slows the game back down. He takes the wind out of your sails pretty quickly. You know, he throws one change up and the guy swings over it, and all of a sudden you can hear the wind kind of come out of the stadium. And that's how he is, you know. And that's what's great about JoJo. And he was the perfect matchup tonight. And I'm very, very glad he's on our side.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.